Welcome back. This is John Locke, and today I'm answering a great question, and this had to do with the Google Map Pack, the 3-pack map that's at the top of the page 1 of Google, for a lot of searches. Now, we've answered several questions like this in the past, and before I get into today's question, let me reiterate that the three main things that are going to influence whether you are in the 3-pack map for a given search. Number one, proximity to the person who's searching, meaning, are you close to the person who's searching? If there's many different businesses that do what you do, whatever business is closest to a given person making a search, that one is going to be more likely to appear in the map pack. It's not just the same 3 businesses in the whole metro area. It's going to vary based on the device distance from the business or businesses. Okay, number 2, the reputation of your business, meaning how many reviews and the quality of the reviews, what's your star rating, what types of reviews are people mentioning certain things in the reviews? Are they giving you 5 stars? Not only on Google, but also on some of the other platforms that might be relevant to your industry. So Yelp, any type of local search, that's going to make a difference. But also, what is your reputation on some of the other industry-specific review platforms that are out there? Third thing has got to do with relevancy of your website or your business to the search query that people are typing in. So if people are typing in something, is your website as a whole, your different profiles around the web, and what people are mentioning in the reviews and words and phrases that are mentioned on your website, are all those relevant to what they're searching for? Now, if all those things are yes, 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 and it also does not hurt to be in the center of your city. If people are searching for a city and then whatever it is that you do, it also doesn't hurt to be close to downtown, though that's a little less relevant than it was in years past, but it doesn't hurt. But okay, so those 3 things out of the way. This question was, if you're a service-based business, how can you compete with other businesses around the way? And the example that this person gave is they wanted to expand their family business, their dad's business, into neighboring towns. And so I'm guessing that they're one location, they're in one town. They want to get in the map pack in different towns all around. Now, this is a problem because a lot of people are spammy and they cheat. And they do things as what I'm going to describe. Because what this person said is, what I've noticed in the map pack is there's about 4 or 5 different ones that appear in that 3-pack map from time to time. One of them is a person's house, the guy's house. 2 of them are they're random buildings. There's nothing like really in them. Another one's like some other building downtown. So how do you compete with this? Because there's no businesses here, and we want to expand. So the way that we see it is we can either cheat like the competitors, or what do we do? So my answer to this is, if you want to get into the map pack, there's really only 2 ways to do it. Now, everybody obsesses over the map. They really, really, really obsess over the map. I don't know if it's a thing where they just figure like nobody's looking at the other results, or if they just figure people just see the map and that's it, and then they make a decision just based off that. Maybe it's like that. I don't know. But people seem to really obsess over this and getting in the map. So if you are a one-location business, and especially if you are a service area business, meaning like you operate out of your home, you don't have a storefront office, you don't rent commercial space, look around. How do you do it? The 2 ways is basically you can cheat like your competitors, or you can open up new offices in other places. And that's really the only two ways that you can get into the map pack. You can get a physical location office in neighboring cities, or you can cheat like your competitors. And that's really the only two ways to get into the map pack. Because if you're trying to go into a neighboring town and there's like 3 or 4 other businesses that do what you do in that town, I can tell you right now, you're not going to get in the map pack. You're not going to get in the map pack unless you cheat or unless you open an office there. So, obviously, opening a physical office in another town, commercial space, costs money. Maybe that's not what you want to do. Maybe it's just not practical to do that because your business doesn't need to have a physical office. Maybe it just doesn't need it. Maybe you don't have enough employees, or your team is small enough to where one physical location, whether it's at commercial property or operating out of your home, is sufficient. So the other thing that you could do is cheat, and people do this all the time, and you're trying to figure out like how they do it. Well, obviously, they have a friend or friends, multiple friends, that are receiving the postcards at these locations, whether it's a UPS box. They could set that up themselves. You could do that, even though it's against Google guidelines to have a UPS box or mailboxes or us. You could do that. I know people who do that. You could have a friend agree to receive the postcard. You could have a person's house agree to receive the postcard. But something that was said in this particular thread on this particular SEO forum that I thought was very interesting, and that is that Google gives preference to storefronts when it comes to the map pack, and this is very true. I think the one thing that holds my actual location right now back from being in the map pack in a lot of cases is the fact that there is no storefront. This is operating out of my home, and there's no signage at the front. Now, if there was a sign that had my logo, that had the business logo on it down front to where the Google car could see it, then it would probably rank higher in the map pack in a lot of cases. But you probably don't want to do that if you're operating out of your home or if you're just doing a service-based area business. And especially like a lot of contractors, a lot of people who do home services or things like that, or maybe you run like a marketing agency or something like that, or some kind of marketing business or web design business. You probably don't want people coming to your home, or you probably just don't want to tell people like, hey, like I am operating out of my home or whatever. That's fine. But I mean, really, the only things that you can do to show up in the map pack is cheat, have friends that agree to receive these postcards, and once they're verified, they type in the code, they receive the postcard from Google at that address. My advice, if you're going to go that route, make sure that it has a commercial-looking building, like a storefront, but keep in mind that your competitors can go up to that address, they can take photos of the front door and show that your logo isn't there, that your business name isn't there, and they can show Google like this is a fake listing. So be very careful about that. My advice would be, don't worry about the map pack if you're a one location business and service-based, but instead what you should do is maybe make landing pages for those specific cities. And I've said this before, it's still effective if you have the right type of content on there, show testimonials from customers that you've had in those cities, maybe show some photos of some projects that you've done in those cities. Maybe throw in a photo of that city, like a city skyline or a city monument or a city landmark. That might be good. But go into some other details about that city, and I would definitely throw in a map too, a map of that city. That would be good. Those are all things that I would do when it comes to building that out. But don't rely just on the map pack, because, like I said, the only two options that you have: cheat, open an office there. That's really it. Hope that helps. My name's John Locke. My business is Lockdown Design and SEO. And I'm here every single day making videos on SEO. If you have a question, leave it in the comments below. Thanks to all the new subscribers who came on this last year. Really appreciate it. I want to say thanks. That's all I have for now. Until next time, peace.